Hi, welcome to another YouTube tutorial. I've picked a very simple song today. My tutorials are mainly for people who are just starting out or have not been playing for too long. I've come from a bit of a guitar background, so I tend to just focus on the chords, and this song in particular is pretty easy because it's only got 4 chords. I'll try and put things in a simple key. In this case, it's not the key of C, which is usually the simplest of keys. It starts in a G, but they're still pretty easy chords, I think. I've slightly changed things around, maybe there's a slight twist on it, but if you're playing a song in front of people or a party or something like that, I think it's always nice to make it a little bit interesting. You don't have to play everything note for note. So anyway, that's how my tutorials work. I just have a play around, and if you like what you hear, you can feel free to use it. So we start with a G, and for me, if you're sort of really beginning, you can just put one finger on. That's how I started, with just one finger on the bass G. But as you sort of get more confident, you can maybe go G and a D and bounce around. Just gives it a fuller sound. And I'm going to play a triad on the right, so that is a G, a B, and a D. So that is a G chord. And you can hit this chord in the middle. A gives it a more interesting sound. So especially when you start off, you can sort of hit that note. And what we're going to do for the second chord is we're going to just go from this G, we're going to move to an E and an E, so E octaves, I suppose, an octave apart, and we're going to keep the right hand exactly where it is. So I guess people call this maybe, I think it's called G over E minor. And it has an interesting sound to it, I think. You can keep hitting this note in the middle. Then we're going to move to F. So F is just F and C, and then we've got a triad. The triad from the G just moves down, and again you can hit that note there if you like. Now this is probably my twist on it, I suppose. So I play 2 Ds on the left, and on the right I play a C chord. So this is C over D, and it sounds like it's going somewhere. I like this chord, it's got a nice sound, you hear it in a few other songs, and it's going to D, so it sort of leads you towards D. Let's try that out. I have a picture pinned to my wall, an image of you and me, and we're laughing and loving it all. Well, look at our life now. It's the same 4 chords the whole way through. We're tattered and torn, we fuss and we fight and delight in the tears, and we cry until dawn. And then so you just build into the chorus, which is exactly the same. Hold me now, oh, warm my heart, stay with me. Let loving start, let loving start. I played my F up here, no real reason why, I suppose, but if you're playing the same 4 chords the whole way through, you might sort of, I don't know, bounce around, maybe hit extra notes, and instead of playing it, you can play F here or play F here as you sort of build into the chorus, slightly higher sound. And the only thing extra in the song is there is a bit of a bridge along the way. I think if you're just going to play it with friends, you'd probably play verse, chorus, and that'll be the end of it. People will be happy with that. But if you want to keep going after this bit here, so it's really good. The bridge is, this is E flat, which I used to hate playing now, but I've gotten used to it. It's in quite a few songs. E flat, G, B flat, E flat. So a lot of black keys, but it's not that bad. And then you've got to go to F. And this is just the bridge, I suppose, to make it interesting and to break it up. You can hit your pinky on F. And then you finish on the G to bring it back to where you started from, and then you sort of go into the next verse. Anyway, it's a nice sounding song, and it's an interesting song if you're not if you're fed up with playing the same traditional songs over and over again. So I hope you enjoy it.